Cali.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And nice yardage right off the bat here as he's up to about the 24-yard line. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage.
You got people at work walking by your office like looking at you funny and shit like.
Should be backed up to the 25. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. On 3rd down, Fournette.
They say you're at work talking about tap 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 in.
About the 28-yard line. The 3 yards won't be enough here.
I heard about you, Cali. Your co-workers told me. I called your job.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
On 2nd down, it's Elliott, and he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
A loss of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott, and it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys have
And to think, all it took was one victory against Bruce Wayne.
And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
The score, Cowboys 7, Buccaneers nothing.
Yo, JD.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off.
What up? This is El Possum.
He'll kick it away.
Oh, nothing much, man.
This will make it into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Listen, I want you to start calling me the Possum.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Here's a give to Fournette. Fournette, a 1st down, still going. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
He gets his skills from watching Bruce Wayne videos all day.
He is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So
Which party is that you go to? Oh, I go in there all the time.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
My name's still a ride. To all you.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That's more so a big gambling party. Big racket. A big gambling ring. You get caught in there, PlayStation will suspend your account.
1st down at the Cowboys 24. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Fournette, a 1st down carry. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long.
Yo, Cali, you're going to have to tell that manager at the hotel you're staying at, he's going to have to fix the internet, man, or you're leaving. You're moving with El Possum.
Figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
Here's Vaughn. They'll run for it. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Bruce Arians takes a shot there, but his guys come up empty. And the Cowboys' defense is going to get him the football back. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll start the drive with Elliott. He's got a first down past the 30. And he's going to get this to the 40-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
First down.
They'll run with Elliott. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Tackled by
Ndamukong Suh makes the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 2nd down now, it's Elliott. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Cowboys.
A first down carry by Elliott. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Buccaneers, nothing.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14.
Third down.
Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. Prescott from the gun. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 46. JPP cruising in for the sack that time. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Jason Pierre-Paul. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. On first down, Brady. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. Well, CD, taking a step back, we're 2 weeks into the season, and you already kind of get the sense the teams are beginning to separate themselves. If you look at the 2-0 teams, and remember, 62% of 2-0 teams ultimately make the playoffs. But Baltimore, Kansas City, Green Bay, Seattle, just to name a few, they look really good.
They certainly do, and in a lot of ways, those are the teams that we expect.
And I was running.
I mean, it's no major surprise. But how about Arizona being 2-0 as well? People talked about them getting better in the offseason. I don't know how many of us thought they'd beat San Francisco in the opener. They did. Then they jumped on Washington this week, and they are 2-0 as well.
Now, on the other side of the spectrum, we know the not good news about teams that start. Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. A big run that time by Elliott. 73 yards. So he nearly took it the distance, gets him down inside the 10 for a first and goal.
I'd love to be in his head right now because is he rewarding himself for a great run or is he kicking himself?
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys.
No, my brother is Bruce Lee. I'm Bruce Wayne.
Looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs.
No, you already have a screen name on here. It's bitch ass Cali.
After a big year, the consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Mickens on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A lane to run there is Fournette, able to get about 7 on 1st down. 2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this 1st half of play from our studios in Orlando. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Now Leonard Fournette.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
What up, bro?
9 yards is the pick up there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard
What up,
line.
bro?
They'll get 3 as the drive
What up,
continues.
bro?
It's a 1st down. This is Fournette. And for one of the
Nah, that's not Bruce Wayne. Now I know.
at the line of scrimmage.
What up, bro?
Dontari Poe in on the stop.
What he do, foo-foo?
Hey, I saw those games we played the other day, Bruce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now.
Yeah, I gotta go delete those.
32nd mark of this 1st half.
Oh, okay.
This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. On the ground with Vaughn, and he'll get him a bit closer as he's
No, but listen, tell them about the immaculate interceptions there.
As they'll stop the clock with 26
No, tell them about it.
until halftime. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not. And he'll take
Listen, I caught the ball at the 10-yard line, right? Interception. The other guy was on the goal line. I run up to the 40. I then come all the way back to the 20. I cut across the field. I made 2 players run into each other, and I just kept going, and I scored.
Right on.
That takes me back to our
It was the best interception I ever seen on the game, ever.
We talked with that one coach who said his emphasis
Right
this year
on.
was scoring in the last 2 minutes.
For the touchdown, of course.
This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They're afraid to get pregnant in here.
Full half to be played. And the Cowboys are able to
Or someone get in there. Nah, or their baby's gonna get hit, for the fucking get pregnant,
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after it there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10.
The only one they're gonna get rabies from is the possum. What up, my G?
Toss left to Elliott. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just
I'm in the
enough
game, my G.
football for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. And a Cowboy 1st down.
Here's Elliott.
Excuse me.
And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to
But
the
anyways,
end
yeah, I'm in
of
the
the
game.
1st half of play. That's it for the 1st half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half.
Hey, look, when that shit first came out, people were calling it the Cornelius virus.
Coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators.
Crazy.
They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
That catch good for only a couple.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
Pick up on the play, and it's third down.
I fucking, bro, if that's one thing they do have to fix in the patch, is them tripping over the offensive line. That's the only thing I really want them to fix. Other than that, I'm cool with the game.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now Prescott, caught here by Bell.
That is bullshit.
What happened over there?
Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Another carry tonight for the Williams Elliott. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe 3 down to the 32-yard line.
He was brought down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
It's a loss of
They need to get this to the 24 on third down.
They wouldn't let me log in.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
I don't know, mine was just perfectly fine yesterday. But maybe it's because I wasn't really on yesterday, so.
It's 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
You already know.
Prescott. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
Cowboys.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The tight end, Blake Bell, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa.
What? He does not get mossed like that. He just had his X Factor too.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive.
Oh,
If
wow.
you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. With a heavy set out there, 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
A gain of 4 yards.
First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. A 20th carry here for Elliott. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys push out in front further.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. They seem like a team that's ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Cowboys 21.
Oh, they gonna play?
7.
Whenever they do play. I mean, I probably won't watch it, but yeah, that would be cool.
I'm gonna bet on the Chiefs, nigga.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
They're on 24-yard line.
Nebraska lost to Texas.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
Bitch, yeah, nigga, bro. Come on.
What they have planned, because some teams script to start a half.
So dumb ass shit,
Just
nigga.
go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. But sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
What's wrong?
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
7-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
A player pushes pussy.
And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. It's a
Hot
5-yard
motherfucker,
gain,
hot.
but they'll still be a yard short here.
I wanna be a baller.
They'll try and run
Truck cola, 20-inch blade, and bowler.
down to the 35. First down, Tampa Bay.
Nigga, you better
Gain
suck.
of 13.
You better bitch ass nigga.
You better shut the fuck up expeditiously.
Fuck a fool.
Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football. They've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter.
Nigga, shut up.
On 2nd down, it's Vaughn. And taking it to the 15-yard
Yeah, what does that mean, though?
brought down. Give him 14
Come on, nigga.
on that one and a first down. On first down, they go back to Vaughn again.
Ooh, I just got a golden ticket.
And he's into the end zone.
United 20 left.
Keyshawn
Ooh,
Vaughn
Michael Vick?
with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bucs
Seven
have made
points.
this a one-score game. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. It's a wobbler and it's intercepted.
Come back. Come back.
He's at the
They're doing a recall.
Oh,
Come
yeah?
back.
20, 10.
Bring that back to the shop.
Take it, big 200.
And he takes
You
it
little bitch. One more second, you would have been busted.
It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Thought I'd be trapping forever, but Bucking English me a sweater was part of the plan. I'm not father, he cool as a friend. Yeah, truly gonna get at your mess.
And this carries
That's
into
tough
the end
as a free
zone.
safety.
Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come
Gosh,
out
and
to the
how?
25-yard line.
Man,
25-yard
fucking
line.
man.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting.
What's a little
And they'll
LA
start
music?
with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Bucs take over first and
That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute.
He just said he ain't shit, and he put that on his blog.
And Xavier Woods with a pick. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
Man, to put it mildly, we look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for
He
them
putting
to
that
have a
on
chance to win
everything,
this
bro.
one now.
That's not good.
Scrambling there. 12
Putting him on
yards,
everything.
first down.
All right, partner,
That's
I'm a
not
defender.
good, buddy.
I've got to express my admiration there. Moving
Oh,
around,
Mike.
making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the 4th quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
Let's
A
relax.
well-executed
That's like good shit.
22-yard gain. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. The give is to Elliott.
Fastest up bitch ass nigga Mike over here.
And they're going to be set up down
How
around
fast
the
is Lamar?
15-yard line.
Elliott on the carry.
A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
A gain of 20.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy in, second, third guy in, rake it the ball, get it out. We got to create a turnover because one more score, this game's over.
Nah, I never heard this.
Going to use the first of their timeouts.
Nah.
First, they'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Should I take a 99 Bo Jackson, 99 Julio Jones, 99 Lamar Jackson, 99 Calvin Bronson, 99 Mike Evans, 99 Big, 99 Trey Edmonds?
Right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. What a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Fielded in the end zone.
Yes, nigga.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit on the sideline?
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Here's a give to Fournette. There he goes again. And down to the 28-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. A handoff. Fournette running left. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
You probably got Blues back in the days.
Throw there by Brady, intended for Gronkowski, but incomplete. Gronkowski unable to hang on, and now it's 3rd down. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah,
that's my son.
Nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Damn it,
To
man.
try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Yo, Zay. What's up, Zay?
What up, Bruce Wayne? Hey, Bruce Wayne, there's some good stuff in Super South Toyota, bro. They had Mahomes at quarterback, bro. At cornerback, I meant.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term.
And who trying to play Madden 20, though?
Man, I got the best man.
Laughing, man. I'm dead serious. I don't got the game yet.
Yo, that's my y'all leave my son alone.
Whoa.
That's my son.
Really need to talk shit. This little bitch really need
Jojo,
to
you
talk
trying to hop on the yard?
Nigga really muted me just to talk.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And some room to maneuver.
I gotta say, come back.
Before getting this inside the 30. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. They keep it with Fournette on first down. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
California player.
On second down, here's Fournette. And down inside the 15 he goes. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Running left, it's Fournette.
Marvel.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout.
That's my son,
as it'll
bro.
come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. 2nd and 5 now. Brady, and he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Tom Brady to his own.
They like 4-4 boys, man. Where you been like 4-4?
You doing both.
Close game again. There's certainly some importance to this one now.
You
After
feel
the
like 4-4
touchdown,
boy?
they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it. And this one incomplete.
Yeah.
No, I don't do that till later in the year.
All right, Cali, listen. All 3 of your timeouts are my timeouts. Do you hear me?
Don't play that. Bro,
No, listen. If you don't give me those 3 timeouts, this is the last time we'll ever play.
Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
For real. I'm going to tell you when to call a timeout. As soon as I fall down, you call a timeout. If you don't do it, I'm telling you, if you don't do it, you won't be on my broadcast no more. We won't talk. I won't come in here. We'll see how much he cares in a second. Call a timeout. Call a timeout. 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 Don't be a bitch. You fucking faggot. I almost came back on him. He knows it. I had two back-to-back onside kicks. Oh well, 25-30. At least he didn't beat me by a touchdown.
Hey DJ, why you always losing, dog?
You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a
What?
long shot.
Yeah, don't make me go